Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump getting a third term. So this is a question that keeps coming in. Trump has mused about a third term repeatedly. He did so relatively recently when he said, quote, "I suspect I won't be running again unless you do something, unless you say, he's so good, we have to just figure it out." That, of course, restarted the conversation. So we're going to run through it real quick. When it comes to the question of can Trump get a third term, the short answer to this is no. The medium-length answer is no, not constitutionally. The 22nd Amendment clearly spells out the term limits. It's kind of a long amendment, but the part that matters is the first half of the first section. Quote, "No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to office of the president more than once." So, what was Trump talking about? If I had to guess, it was just pure ego and nothing more. Or he doesn't understand the Constitution and thinks Congress can figure it out. It takes an amendment to repeal an amendment. Congress is only part of the process, and it's the easiest part. The amendment process is an intentionally difficult process, and frankly, he doesn't have the votes to get through the proposal phase, and will never have the votes to get through the ratification phase. Impartial Points has an explainer of the full amendment process start to finish, and I'll link it below. If you saw their video on the full Constitution, don't panic. The amendment process video is less than 10 minutes, instead of more than an hour. The key summary is he needs 2/3 in both houses and 3/4 of the states. It isn't going to happen. So, there is no constitutional way for him to remain in power. Some might say, but the Supreme Court could. Not really. Not on this one. The 22nd Amendment is written in plain everyday language, and it's totally clear. There is no room for legal maneuvering. So, there's no chance of a third term through any legal method. That being said, that's a double-edged sword. Trump does not have to worry about re-election. Presidents tend to be more radical in their second terms because their career in politics is over. It's not the third term you need to worry about. It's what he does in this one. Now, the flip side is that because he's already on his way out, the midterms become crucially important. If Republicans suffer a resounding defeat at the polls, Trump effectively becomes a lame duck in 2 years. Politically ambitious Republicans will start to try to differentiate themselves from Trump to gear up for 2028. That, by default, means he loses some of his political capital. Until then, people will get what they voted for. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.